Bad Barbie, bad Barbie, bad Barbie.
Guys, there's a lot of bad Barbies out there who don't want to get their asses back to work. Get your ass back to work.
Beat a kid in Walmart.
So I want to show you some beautiful and gorgeous clips from us, a couple media vampires, a couple lunatics who are spreading some interesting ideas about economics that we could take a look at and maybe learn from.
Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight. Happy Friday. So what would happen if you gave a group of angry, ignorant ideologues, the same people who tell you that all lives don't matter,
Bad Barbie.
what would happen if you gave them the keys to the U.S. economy? We don't need to guess about that. We are finding out now.
Okay, so here we go. The economy's falling apart. Inflation is happening. Hey, Tucker, what does inflation mean? Blah, 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 blah. So here's why the economy is falling apart. Here's why the whole world is falling apart. According to Tuck Carlson, by the way, Marxist, anti-corporate, man of the people populist. Here's what's causing the problem.
One reason behind what we're seeing. The government is paying people to stay home. Thanks to Joe Biden's $2 trillion coronavirus relief bill, everything, by the way, done under the justification of the pandemic, some people in this country are getting checks for up to $700 a month not to work. This is true across the country, even in Louisiana, and that's the state with the lowest weekly unemployment benefits. You can still make almost $500 a week for not working.
So this populist, man of the people, Tuck Carlson, he's like, everything's going wrong. Things are out of stock in stores. Inflation. The world's ending. And what's to blame? What's to blame? And of course, there's going to be lots of evidence for this, I'm sure, is people getting a couple $100 extra in unemployment, by the way, not a UBI or something, but in unemployment. I'm a man of the people. I'm a populist. Jeff Bezos is doing everything wrong. These elites. Oh, okay, cool. So let's give people during a pandemic a couple $100 extra if they lose their job. And now for some of those people, for the lowest wage people, maybe that will require some of these businesses to slightly raise their wages so that people can live slightly less out of poverty. And then Mr. Populist is like, no, this is the problem. Almost like, I know probably nobody's ever thought of this idea before. I just thought of this just now, but maybe this guy's faking the populist thing. I don't know.
Beat a kid in Walmart.
Okay. And my favorite YouTuber, one of my main sources for information is, of course, Timothy Poole. He's great. He's a great guy. And he uploaded this video called Global Shortages and Inflation Capitalization in this next part. Get worse. Food and gas costs skyrocket. Oh, no.
I'm Michael Barbaro.
That one didn't really make any sense. Oh, no.
No.
Oh my God! Media says just eat cicadas. Oh my God! That's probably not out of context. Oh my God!
You're hurting the kids.
No!
You're hurting the kids.
So let's see the reason. What's the reason for this meltdown? This worldwide global meltdown. Let's hear it.
I give you the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. They say, the disappointing jobs report makes it clear that paying people not to work is dampening what should be a stronger jobs market. We need a comprehensive approach to dealing with our workforce issues and the very real threat unified positions poses to our economic recovery from the pandemic. One step policymakers should take now is ending the $300 weekly supplemental unemployment benefit. Based on the Chamber's analysis, the $300 benefit results in approximately 1 in 4 recipients taking home more in unemployment than they earned working. Some estimates say around $16 per hour. So we've heard it already. The economy was shuttered. They're trying to get things back on track. We now know that there is a shortage of workers, and this is one of the reasons why.
So let me break it down for these two fools, these two dimwits here. So guys, there are these people out in the world. You guys might not know about Tim Pool, and definitely not Tuck Carlson might not know about this. But there are people out there in the world who do something called, get ready for this might be shocking to these two, they do this thing called having a real job, okay? They don't just stare blank-faced into a camera or have a tiny webcam despite being millionaires, a 120p webcam where they blankly read articles that they found within, looks like 15 minutes. Not all people do that. Some people work real jobs where they actually have to go to a place and do labor, okay? And it's not just an hour, like you two, boneheads, right? It's not just 1 hour of work per day, and then the remaining 12 or 13 hours you play with your dingus all day, or whatever these two guys do. It's long hours of labor, okay? Idiots?
Idiots.
And for these sort of low-wage jobs, the deal is, hey, I have an offer for you. Can you come in for, hours and hours per day, all day, basically, and do mind-numbing repetitive tasks for just enough money to not die? What's that, dude? Why am I doing that? Oh, it's so a group of actual vampires, real-life White Walkers, lunatics, can have enough money to do, like, I don't know, Jeffrey Epstein crap or something. So just to keep it real, just in real terms, that's what's going on with low-wage work for these big corporations, okay? So I get it. These two dimwits waved reality bye-bye a long time ago, but that's what it is. Just to put it in fun, silly terms, that's what you're looking at. So he's reading from the Chamber of Commerce here, who are saying, end this $300, end this $300 to poor people. End this $300. Why do they want to do that? Because they don't want to raise wages at all. So instead of doing supply and demand, these guys love that guy. Adam Smith, he's an economist. We want to do free market economics. Okay, so the demand's a little bit lower because poor people have a tiny bit more money. Raise your wages, and then the demand will go up. People will come into these. No! Because then I can't have 2 yachts. Then I can't have 4 boats. What am I going to do with just 1 boat? This is what you're not considering with giving these people extra $300 in unemployment, is how am I going to afford to buy a new gold-plated coffin to sleep in at night if I'm not taking as much as I possibly can from these people and paying them absolutely as little as possible? And did you ever think of that? What about me in this? We've done some goofs, so I wanted to talk about, kind of look at this. Kind of actually look at this and see what's going on, because it's actually kind of interesting, right?
No.
For the New York Times did an actual article about this, which some of it is good. Some of it is kind of accurate. And the title is The Myth of Labor Shortages. So this is one part that even the New York Times kind of admits here. That so many are complaining about the situation is not a sign that something is wrong with the American economy. It is a sign that corporate executives have grown so accustomed to a low-wage economy that many believe anything else is unnatural. This is from Common Dreams, a website called Common Dreams. Pay a living wage or, quote, flip your own damn burgers. We do not have a shortage of willing workers in this country. Morris Pearl of the Patriotic Millionaires. The Patriotic Millionaires. You got to work on that name. This is one of those groups that, like, we're like Warren Buffett kind of thing. Like, we have a lot of money, but also we're not that crazy. Said in a Friday afternoon statement responding to the chamber, quote, we have a shortage of employers who are willing to pay workers enough to live. He goes on, instead of blaming struggling workers, Pearl continued, large corporations that do not pay their employees a living wage should take this moment to self-reflect. Maybe, just maybe, paying their workers more than starvation wages would incentivize workers to re-enter the workforce. So just to look at this in a not goofy, sort of lying, whatever, being silly kind of way, to look at this like a grown-up, to look at this truthfully, you see what's going on here is a little bit of a struggle, a little bit of a baked-in problem is that if these people, because $300 a week, and let's say that's like the maximum. That's like you're getting the maximum or whatever. You're getting $300 extra a week in unemployment, by the way, not just, they're not just handing it to you as a UBI or something. You're getting $300 extra in unemployment because you lost your job. If that gives you, I mean, literally like $1,000 $1,000 a month gives you too much power. $1,000 a month, by the way, is no money. You have $1,000 a month that gives them way too much power. We need to strip that power away from these workers. I mean, you can kind of see, you get a sort of naked view of the kind of struggle, the weirdness, the strangeness, the maybe like troubling side to this economic proposition that's going on here. So there we go. Some goofballs, some doofuses, some of these kind of guys.
Denigrating our dude.
Giving a very interestingly one-sided view of this story, of this economic story. And I find that interesting. I say this. I say that to this. And who knows? Maybe they got hit in the head with something, a piano fell on their heads or something. So there you go. The reality of this stuff is far more interesting than these vampires, these media vampires portray it. And, to half a million views every video for Tim Pool, of course, and then 8 gazillion views. He's the highest rated on TV and YouTube and all this crap. Tuck Carlson. We love them both, and what do we think of them?
You're kind of like a snotty-faced bitch.
And that's what we like to hear. Thank you for watching my program, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.
Toilet.
Hey everybody, and thanks so much for watching this video. Like all the other YouTube and podcast perverts, I now have a Patreon. Every week on this Patreon, I'm uploading 2
exclusive
Patreon exclusive shows. They're like real shows, more produced, more edited.
a behind-the-scenes show where I reveal all my secrets, and a show where we go deep on an important topic that you will want to know about. Also, you get the daily and complete live show audio-only feeds. And at the top level, for only 25 bones, you can become a producer. These people that you're seeing right here make this program possible. Without them, nothing. It goes right in the toilet, right in the trash, and we set it on fire. It's these people who make it work. So please, for Christ's sake, become a patron. Bye-bye, love you.